Hey y'all, I'm at my buddy Barry's place here in Myrtle Beach. I set this room up for him years ago. We got some great machines here, but today we'll be working on the pinball machines, the Bally's. Love working on the Bally's. This one have a couple things, no big deals. We're going to be replacing this display. We're going to be replacing the rubbers, which if this guy, he really loves his games. He plays a lot. We're going to clean the playfield. And we're going to just do some little odd things on this one. Then we got a little bit more work we're going to do on Silver Ball Mania. And hey, so I'm going to get after it. So we have our displays from PinScore. I get most everything through Marco. Love working with them. They ship fast. Been a great company to work with. So I'm going to put these together, which is real simple. It is not hard to do. So we're basically just going to put this down in there. Same thing with the other one, and we'll put this on top. We're going to go ahead and take off the back glass and get to work. So as you can see, as we pull the glass off, we're going to get in this machine. You can see where I've added some really nice LEDs to go along with that back glass. So this is where our displays are. And so hey, also got all new boards in this one from Alltech. Literally all new boards. Like I said, it's a good customer of mine. So I'm going to go ahead and get these bad displays out, new displays in, and that should only take a second. So once you put little pieces together, that's how they look. You know, it just fits right in there. One thing to note, there is an adjustment right here on the bottom right. You'll see a little knob right there. And basically what that is, because these can go brighter or softer, and you use that adjustment to match the current displays. So that everything kind of matches the same with your displays. So we'll be placing this one down here. And then when you're finished, we'll of course put this around. But we'll go ahead and I'm going to move forward. So now we've got them in. Now, we already had two new ones in. So really this is the only one that hasn't been replaced. But now I can actually turn up the brightness on those like I did there, because now they're matching. Now, if we had some, like when we had the older ones in there, I would turn the newer ones down to match the consistency of the way the other ones looked. So it gives us a matched look. And you know, anyone knows these pinball machines knows you can pretty simply test the displays if you want to make sure all of them's doing perfectly. So now we're going to move forward to cleaning the playfield and getting some of these things cleaned up and adding new rubbers. This is basically what I'm going to be using to clean the playfield. You can pick this up also through Bally, through Marco, and but this, is specifically made for Bally playfields. Typically, I use a little bit more of a coarser. But I didn't have one with me, so just going to have to bear down a little bit more on this one. And we're going to try, you can see, to get some of this out. Then we're going to do rubbers and keep on. I say we a lot, but it's just it's just me. So let me get after it. So I kind of get some of this stuff out of the way, and you can already see starting to clean up. Rags starting to get good and dirty. And a lot of times I may do a section at a time just to give me a break from, because you really do have to apply a lot of pressure to get a lot of this up. And so I'll probably just stay in this area for a little bit. Then I'll move up through the pinball machine. So you can see how this is slowly coming along. I'll probably put the plastics and rubbers in here just a second. And we'll keep moving up through this beautiful Strikes and Spares. Now Marco gives you a couple different things. They give you a little diagram which actually shows the size of the rubbers, and they give you a thing to know which size you're working with. I typically don't need this, but I just want to show you guys, if you're new to this, they send this. It's really, really a helpful guide. Really helps you out a lot. All right, so now we've got plastics back on, rubbers back on. I'm just going to keep moving up through the field. It's also a good idea as I'm doing this, I check the bulbs. Of course, I've already checked these, but just I check these as I'm going up and through, and need to be replaced, need to be reseated, whatever needs to be done. I do that as I go through. I got this side off. I've already pulled off these rubbers, but another thing I do is I make sure these are tight. Like that one's a little loose. You go ahead, that one's a little loose. So I'll go ahead and make sure these are tight before I put all these back on as well. So we got this back on, slowly working our way up to clean. I'm actually going to change these two from red to yellow, try to match the Strikes and Spares motif a little better. And actually going to have to turn this guy off here, and we'll start another video. Battery's running low on me, and so I'm going to charge it up. We'll have a part 2 where we finish this. We start work on Silver Ball Mania, and I'll let it run as long as I can here. I'm going to change these real quick. So I've got, these changed, slowly working our way up. I'm going to stop this now and finish this up, let the phone charge, and then we'll be starting part 2 here shortly. To get your game on, give me a call at 843-450-0171, Atlantic Arcade Sales.